Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Today, you read it right. If you saw my last video on Marvel Rivals around the announcement time, you're gonna be shocked to hear that I actually thoroughly enjoy Marvel Rivals. So for a little bit of context, I watched the Gamescom, I believe. I watched all of them. I don't remember which one it was, I'm sorry, but this was around the time where Concord was making waves and Marvel Rivals around the same time. So I saw the Concord one first and I was like, oh, it's a Star Wars game. And then I saw another hero shooter. And then Rivals came on. I'm like, God damn it, another hero shooter. You know? And it was like, okay. I played Overwatch when it became free because I didn't want to pay for Overwatch. And I was shocked to figure out that I was the minority on that because a lot of people played Overwatch 1. So initially, I thought it was a good game. However, I didn't understand just how bad Blizzard ruined the game until I queued for their version of OG, where you get to queue up and you get to play the original Overwatch 1 6v6. And that's when I realized just how bad they royally screwed Overwatch. While releasing 2, promising the PvE, and then not having it show up. So, Rivals actually does kind of follow the Overwatch 1 formula a little bit, and I didn't realize how much I preferred 6v6 until afterward. And just the way the heroes, some of them are a little imbalanced, I'll be perfectly honest, like the flying characters, like there's a lot of shit going on, but I feel like you could say the same about Overwatch 2 as well, where it just feels compact and absolutely fucking crazy. And I don't mind it. I feel like it's actually very unique in that sense. And the ults and being able to cancel them, and they took what was great with Overwatch 1 and put it into that form of just like 6v6 and the fucking maps move, which at first that threw me right off, but now I can't imagine the maps not moving anymore. The healers, how they can actually stand a fucking fight. Because, listen, Mercy, is she fun to play? Yes, but what is that pistol saving her from? Absolutely nothing. And there are some heroes and Rivals where I'm like, okay, this was inspired by Lucio, or this was inspired by, I'm just going to say a random example, Juno, right? Even though there is none with Juno, but I digress. Another reason why I wasn't a big fan of Marvel Rivals was because I honestly thought they were just going to bank on the fact that it was Marvel and like the copyrighted characters and everyone loves the movie, so obviously you gotta love the game, but I feel like they truly haven't done that. They aren't reliant on the copyright of, let's say, like Spider-Man fans and like little kids that would love Spider-Man. They really just improved on their abilities and the team up abilities, which I'll be honest with you, is such a genius way of incorporating more abilities without having it seem cheap or pay to win. You can exchange like your coins, like none of this screams pay to win whatsoever. The only thing that's paid are like the cosmetics, which should be the only thing that you need to pay for in a video game beyond actually buying the game itself. I've been a firm believer of this, and boy, was I shocked to see that there was free stuff in the battle pass. You can exchange your coins for however many, and there isn't like a weird exchange rate. However much you exchange, that's the amount you get back. From my experience, they may change this in the future. This is only season 0 after all. They're like, especially what was that team up ability? The Groot and, being able to pick up Jeff and Rocket, that is absolutely genius. And I will not be shocked if Overwatch tries to copy that in a few months, because I don't know if you noticed, but the Marvel Rivals queue up time, you can't go to the bathroom in between. You can't twiddle your fucking thumbs. You just blink and you're in a game. I tried to queue Overwatch, and the estimated wait time for a healer and a DPS was 9 minutes. I can load up Rivals, play 4 games before I can play a game of Overwatch. I truly think Marvel Rivals is here to stay, and it may kill Overwatch in the long run. Even Overwatch streamers, when they're waiting in the queue, I see a lot of them just playing like Roblox, because it takes that long. You can play 2 rounds of Dress to Impress before you even get into a game of Overwatch. And that's if the other teammate or one teammate doesn't disconnect and leave and have you completely cancel the game. That happens to me more than once, especially in comp. I queue up for 10 minutes, I get in the game, the person leaves, so I get kicked out within the 10 seconds, and then I get a priority re-queue, which honestly doesn't help whatsoever. It's still shit. You still wait for double-digit times. And even if you don't, I've been stuck in a loop like that where I just get off and play Rivals instead. Because, listen, I have only seen... Okay, you can throw your tomatoes when I say this. I've only ever seen Black Panther 2018. I haven't seen any other Marvel movie, and I was scared that I was going to get absolutely shredded for not knowing any of the characters. But truth be told, it's actually very friendly towards gamers that have no idea about anything about Marvel. I legitimately know none of their abilities. I knew Black Panther and that was it. And it is super beginner friendly. It has the F1 so you can read all their abilities. Marvel Rivals has genuinely surprised me. And so because of this, I took down my video of just me being like, oh my god, another hero shooter. The genre died. But I changed my mind. I don't think the genre died. I think Blizzard just absolutely fucked it to oblivion to the point where I thought it died. Because Rivals is so much fun, and it's so much fun learning Star-Lord. The first character I first learned as was Psylocke. She's so much fun. Her ult's actually insane. Oh, that's another thing I would love to touch on. The diversity of the ults, whether it's Jeffy, where you just swallow everyone, including your own teammates, by the way, which is crazy that he can kill his own teammates. There is some friendly fire, which I was surprised at, but only when it comes to ults. But specifically the Jeffy one, I accidentally killed my teammates a few times. If you queued up with me, I am so fucking sorry, but I will never do that again. That was my first couple of times playing, and I am so sorry. But to just, like, see Psylocke, where it absolutely kills people, Moon Knight, where you have to get out of a specific zone, and the roster that they released with was truly impeccable. And I know that Marvel has a lot of heroes in the vault, both in comic books and in the game, I'm sure. So we will be seeing new heroes, that's for certain. However, I'm not well versed in Marvel, so I don't know who those would be. Maybe they'll get a Fortnite Wolverine Pele skin. I'm sure there'll be collaborations, because the game is absolutely massive. And listen, the fact that it was free, that's what made me play it, because Overwatch 1 was not free, and I guaranteed you I did not play that. I don't like paying for games, as you can tell, unless I know I would like them. But to play for multiplayer games, I don't know, it just kind of feels off to me. I don't know, maybe it's just a weird thing of mine. So, to the Marvel Rivals team, I am so sorry, and I am addicted to your game. However, I will say this. Why am I getting charged USD as a Canadian on the Steam store to get a few tokens? Listen, I will pay for cosmetics if I really like the game. Just look at my Fortnite library. It's absolutely fucked. If I love a game and I want to support the developers, I'll buy a couple of skins. But the conversion rate with Canadian right now is absolutely dog shit, and I actually can't. Like, with the conversion, I'm paying a stupid amount. So I would really appreciate it, Marvel Rivals, if you guys would charge me in Canadian and have the exchange already listed on the website so there's no surprise fees. That's really one of my few suggestions. Just please involve Canadian dollars and potentially any other coin that you don't have, because I don't know if it's just USD or not. So looking out for all the international gamers as well, please. No surprise fees. Just list off our coin so we aren't surprised that, like, oh wow, this $9.99 purchase is now $12. $12 Canadian. How did that happen? I have no idea. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. I really only have positive things, except for the fact that I am getting the unfortunate Unreal Engine 5 crash where it's a GPU dump. So I'm launching it in DirectX 12. If any of you guys have any sort of suggestion on how to fix that on my end, please let me know. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Should I watch the Marvel movies? Please let me know. I would love to know. YouTube thinks you'll really like this video on the screen right now, so hey, you can let them down or don't let them down. That's totally up to you, Pooks. You can do whatever you want. And I hope to see you guys in another video. Have a happy new year. Be safe and drink water. Take care, everyone.